Alright, now we found Hawthorne's ship. Where am I supposed to find something like that? The main drive's power regulator has been eerily damaged and must be replaced. Engineering 5. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, ADA. I got it, thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oh yeah, we're level 2. We're level 2, guys. Not bad. You've been promoted, level up. Congratulations. You've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to new perks every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. Okay. So let's view this ledger. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill melee improves all of the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlocks bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Okay. So what, I can buff range? Oh wow, look at these points. Let's get our stealth up. I think dialogue's a good one. Persuade, lie, intimidate. Get some tech. There we go. Got it up a bit. What's it at? It's almost at 40. Maybe I should have tried to get one of these to 40. Our long guns are almost good. Can I take stuff away? Oh, whatever. Apply, revert, hold X to revert all. Okay. Kind of want to get long gun to 40. But I still want to get my stealth up. My sneak's kind of crappy. Well, good. I'm a novice and... There we go. We got that up a bit. Yeah, you can't get it to... Oh, we got it to competent. I think that's good right there. Okay, we'll apply that. So we're competent with our guns now. Time dilation, location hits. You have unlocked location hit effects and tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Okay, well, let's check our perks. Ani Clio, Specialized Management Seminar, selecting perks. Welcome to perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point every 2 levels, and you can acquire perk points through gameplay, such as accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. 50% base health. Lone Wolf. Sometimes you're the only person you can trust, and that's okay. You deal increased 25% damage when alone. Yeah, that's huge. Carrying capacity one I like. Additional ammo stock on vendors. 5 base armor. 15% companion crit chance. 25% armored. Sprint speed, that's pretty nice. Cheetah's good too. I like Cheetah. I like toughness, and I like Lone Wolf. I think Lone Wolf's really strong, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, apply. Yes, we want Lone Wolf. Details, our reputation. We're neutral to everybody. It's kind of cool. You can get a negative rep. We have really a reputation with any of these guys. But we're a Lone Wolf. Let's put our gun away. So we're in the ship. We gotta leave.
If your equipment is in need of repair, I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really.
Yeah, I'm the captain. Right? I'm the captain. I can take this stuff. It's not going to ruin my reputation. I hope.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
That's where the power regulator needs to go. Alright.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me. Due
Smart
to
guy.
catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay, well that was our little tour of the ship. Who's this guy?
I'll be with you, friend.
What's going on,
I'm
Ernie?
From the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me that the ranking officer is dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah, she died. Yeah, the guards and the locals had a bit of an altercation. I don't like your tone, Ernie.
Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Good idea, and clean up the ship while you're at it. Don't you care that she died? I could use their gear. No sense in letting a good suit of armor go to waste.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
This is like working for President's Choice. Hang on. I want to ask you something.
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Alright, see you later. That guy's a drone. What a drone that guy is. Okay, so we should watch ourselves out here. He didn't give us her gear, which sucks. I wanted to take her gear. I wonder where he's going. What's he doing? He doesn't have anything nice on him. I was thinking about, like, just laying him out. Just taking his stuff. But I don't know if we want to start a bad rep yet. Who's that down there? A Marauder Goon. Successful attack with a sneak inflicts extra damage to the enemy. A higher sneak skill increases the damage bonus. Let's check our inventory quick. Item repair. Keeping your company gear in tip-top shape. Sometimes your carrying needs repair. You can repair weapons and armor at a workbench using the workbench armor parts on one items. Players with engineering skill can repair their gear without a need of a workbench. Okay, well that's pretty good. Repairing the item returns it to 100% durability and full effectiveness, ready to cause maximum damage. Well, I kind of want to see what my gun's at. 83%, so we're okay. It's totally not useless yet. The condition on this guy is 5%, so I probably should have brought it with me. We have a shoddy now. It's useless though. You guys don't even know how he died. Oh wow, he knew I was right here. Spacer's Choice, plain and pure water, thirst. You're thirsty and you need to drink. In Supernova difficulty, you must drink every few hours to prevent dehydration. Consuming a non-alcoholic drink will clear your thirst and prevent dehydration for a couple of hours. Without drinking, your dehydration will get worse over time in 4 stages, reducing your dexterity, perception, and intelligence at each stage for eventual death. Okay, sit down. Let's see if these guys got any food. Ooh. This guy's playing it smart, eh? Playing it smart. Okay, well, I need a drink. Let's see if this guy's got any drinks on him. Ooh, you got any drinks? You're just a resident. Okay, let's see if we got any drinks on us. Heavy energy light. Pep pills. 0G brew. Got alcohol with this fast ration pill. Tarmac and cheese. Just give you this should give you a little bit of my Z's are okay, my water's alright, and my food's okay. It's not that low. It's right up there in the top left. That's kind of cool though that I need to keep track of that. Makes the game a little bit more interesting for sure. Gotta watch yourselves here though. Moving into some unexpected territory. Okay. You don't know what's gonna come up ahead of us here. Ooh, these marauders? Corporate trooper. Okay, I guess we don't want to go up. There's a bunch of graves out here.
Hey, where'd you come from?
Hey, Silas. Heard you like to talk.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there. How do you know I'm not a marauder?
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell.
Smart.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never got your name. I'm Commander Trav. I'm Alex Cawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship.
I could have
I'd
lied to
shake
him.
your hand,
But then I
I've
had
been
to
hauling
keep
corpses.
track of my lies.
You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
I'm looking to make a little money while I'm here. This place looks like it's falling to pieces. Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offer me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There's something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
The Hope isn't a rumor, it's real. I'm living proof.
Alright, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Alright, let's change the subject.
Something I can do for you?
Hey, about those fees. Got a question for
Yeah?
you. You lose a lot of people to those marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after, loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you
You
employed.
could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Alright, I should go. These guys talk to you.
I could really go for some self-union.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
How do I get that loot? Okay, well, here we go. Edgewater. Employment community. I guess this would be considered a safe. Fast travel is a convenient way of moving to areas you've already explored. I can only fast travel to my ship.
Spacer's Choice. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Oh, this is Sick House? Okay, I don't want to go in there. Barber shop. The cantina.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Somebody's been rambling about some colony ship. Wonder what that's about.
I'm gonna get a drink in here.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Steel
If only
mock apple
McDevitt's folk
juice.
hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Hey, you.
I don't know you.
I'm Commander Trev.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
So you're saying you're not going to serve me a drink?
Nah, I'm contractually obligated to serve you. Just not gonna be too happy about it. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Fine by me. Let's see what's on the tap. What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I wanted to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Alright, I'll have a trade.
Coming right up.
I'll have a trade. Give me a drink. Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. How much do I have? I have 26 bits and I can't afford any of these. Oh, looks like I can't buy nothing, but I can steal. Pretty tough to steal here, though.
Carry on.
Just gotta keep our heads up. Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Hey,
Staying long?
Alright, well, we can't get a drink. We can't afford one. So we're gonna have to find out how to get enough money to get a drink. Maybe at the Saltuna Cannery we'll be able to figure that out. There's probably cameras here and stuff. I can use the terminal? Okay, well, whatever. Better just take the elevator. I don't want to get a bad rep here yet.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the Botanical District over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh, so I gotta deal with them. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
All right, Reed. I'll see what I can do to help you. How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right, Reed. I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company. I really don't need... Thing is, I took a trait where I do more damage. 25% more damage if I don't have any companions with me. I don't need Pavardi's help.
Are you sure? I imagine Miss Holcomb will make a reliable companion. She knows her way around the Vale.
She'll probably die if I bring her. I'm fine on my own.
Oh, sure. I mean, you got your own business and all, so I'm sure you... Sorry. I'll just be in my garage, fixing stuff. Like I do.
You may find Miss Holcomb at her garage once she and I are done talking. I want you to know I appreciate what you're doing for us, even if you are a stranger. Best of luck to you.
All right, goodbye. Leave the conversation. All right, well, we know where the generator is.
Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure.
Now we have to find these people. Reed asks you to deliver a message to Adelaide and her deserters come back to town because he's cutting off their power. Adelaide and her people are camped out at the Botanical Lab north of Edgewater. So we got to make our way north. Then we can get that power generator and start our ship up. Pure plain and pure water. I'm gonna need some water pretty soon. Wonder if I should steal that stuff. Kinda hope I find water off somebody that I kill, you know? Yeah, this is pretty far away. Character's gonna need some sleep soon as well. Not soon, but gonna need to get some sleep. That's a goon. Surprised he didn't see me running up. Good. Alright, dealt with those guys. These guys never carry any drinks on them. Like, how do they live? It's just bit cartridges. They're just standing at their post with no snacks. Doesn't make any sense. There we go. That looks like a cooler to me. Looks like a little camp. Jeweled ring, we'll take that. Pick up whatever that is. Pretty much in a desert wasteland right now. Eventually we'll find out why the people left that town. Got another sawed-off shotgun and it's 100%. We're gonna put that in number 2. This one's conditions on my pistols going down a bit too, which sucks. So it gets to 0%.
You hide.
I'm not playing this too well. There's a lot of... It's kind of crazy how I can... Ooh, wow. I'm gonna die. I'm in trouble, boys. I gotta sneak around here. Oh my gosh. What if I can make it around this rock? They know where I am? Yeah, they do. Alright, we got him down. I think those guys are marauders too. I think we got a little bit of health regen. Gonna wait for this. It's funny how these guys over here don't like attack. We're running out of ammo though. Let's try the shotty. That does a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm down. Game over. Continue. Okay, well, that's how it goes. We messed up there. Wonder where our last save was. You pick up that thing, comes in new power. Find a regulator. Deliver Reed's message. Reed asks you to deliver a message to Adelaide. Your deserters. Okay, well, that's good. Alright, well, we don't have to talk to Reed again, which is good. But yeah, we gotta watch ourselves out there. We can't just be snooping around. Stealing stuff. We got outnumbered there, big time. Okay, there's a marauder up there. Guys we dealt with earlier. Wait for a guy. That guy right there looks like a good shot. Oh, he missed. These guys didn't even notice. That's kind of funny how they don't notice. Just got shot at and they're like, oh yeah. This is a good one. You're in trouble. That's 2 down. If anybody else is going to be coming. Okay, we went over here last time. We got some bugs hanging up. Maybe they eat those. Weapon parts, not bad. Gonna have to sneak around a bit here. Oh wow, didn't see.
Gonna find you.
Okay, we gotta go back to this post here before these guys find us. Looks like this guy's moving in. That's 1 down. Who is this guy? He's got cover over there. He bled out. I gotta watch myself over here. Let's see what these guys got. Makeshift low pressure suit. That's pretty good. Maybe, I don't know. If I can put any of this gear on. How's my helm doing? Oh, that's a way better suit. Condition's good. Alright, journal. Got an armor upgrade there. We just gotta keep ourselves out of trouble here, out of harm's way. Yeah, there was a thing up here I forgot to pick up. Yeah, we got a sawed-off shotgun there. Alright, let's equip that. Yeah, it's a single-player game. It's like Fallout. That's what this game's like. Kind of like Fallout. Has a Mass Effect feel to it as well. And it has that like Bethesda-style Skyrim like interaction dialogue stuff. It's a pretty cool game. Cool story. Cool story so far. And it's made by this guy's called Obsidian Entertainment, and they supposedly were a part of making Fallout New Vegas, which was a pretty popular game. One of the more popular Fallouts. Alright, well, we got some new stuff. Yeah, 4 was okay. I like the hardcore modes though, where like if you die, and you have to drink, and you have to eat, and you have to sleep. Like I'm playing that on the hardest difficulty on this. And I think the survival aspect's kind of cool. Kind of looking for some water right now though. Gourmet salt tuna. Sleep deprivation. You're tired, you need to sleep. In Supernova difficulty, you must sleep on your ship every day to prevent exhaustion. Without sleep, your exhaustion will get worse over time in 4 stages, reducing your temperament, intelligence, and strength at each stage for eventually death. Okay. Thank you for the tip. There's no running water here. Adrenal. I bought it at Epic Games. We downloaded it off the Epic Games launcher. I looked to see if it was on Steam, and it wasn't, so I guess it's an exclusive on Epic Games. The guys who made Fortnite. Well, I guess I looted this place, I think. Something else to go to find. Kind of looking for some water though. I'm kind of dehydrated. I don't have the lock picking skill to open this bad boy. We do have a lot of stuff there. We got a decent amount of stuff. Now we're creeping up. Gotta watch myself here. Evicted. Got some light ammo. Yeah, it is rolling well.
Smell something.
Yeah, we got some stuff that'll come up here. Oh, crap. Oh, looks like I made a mistake. There's 4 guys coming to fight me. Dealt with him pretty good. We're gonna keep moving back though. Okay. Oh, we're getting moved up on, dude. I shouldn't use 2. I really need to use 2. So I'm not supposed to make a lot of noise like this.
You're gonna suffer.
Good thing we picked up a lot of these stim packs. Damage of this pistol sucks. I wonder if it's like damage. Check my inventory. Yeah, it's at 38%. I need to switch my gun out. This gun's not working too well. This one will do more damage. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. I don't want to die. Especially... I guess I'm dead yet. Okay, well, I hope that was the last guy. Got another light pistol, which is good. And the durability, gotta focus on durability in this game. Picked up a bit more Dreno, though. Yeah, it's usually like that. At the beginning of these games, your damage isn't that good. Supposedly. Or like when I played games like this on the hardest difficulty, like your damage is really low. And then once you get the really good weapons, you just start like two-shotting people on the hardest difficulty. But this game's kind of different, it seems. Seems you gotta like focus on the durability of your weapon, all that. Ooh, okay. I don't think we should be in here. Okay, yeah, I think we'll focus more on the mission. We'll do a little exploring later. But the good thing is this door gave us a new load, so I believe that is a save for us. Whenever you get to a loading screen, it auto-saves, so... Since I'm not able to auto-save... You get like a limited amount of auto-saves. So I gotta watch how I use them, and use them wisely. Supposedly you can only save in your ship. That's the only thing I can fast travel to, is my ship. And that's right here. Landing site in the ship. It's the only thing I can fast travel to. Okay, we're moving in. I'm building a stealth. A stealth, like, I don't know, like a stealth shooter. Gunslinger. That's what I went for. I think that build's always good as your first playthrough on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, kind of like a Hitman, yeah. Yeah, I am streaming this on Twitch. It's for anybody watching on YouTube. Probably wondering what I'm talking about, or who I'm talking to.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Okay, well, looks like they're... Looks like they don't want any trouble. I'll take my gun down. I don't know if this was a smart thing to do, but I'll talk
I
to
don't
her.
know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem? I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
You should take it. You should take it 100%. You must be one of the philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. I'm looking for a geothermal plant. Know anything about it? I'm not going to talk about Reed. Clearly,
a geo what?
Clearly
Look,
they don't like
plants
Reed.
ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Alright, sniper. Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Trouble with marauders?
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Yeah, the settings are, like, I wouldn't say the highest, but they're high. I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
I'll leave you be. Well, now we're friends. Built a little rapport with, Command... What's her name? Grace Romero. Now we just have to find Zoe. Yeah, are these the highest settings? We can check the settings here. Well, they're highest... It's the highest difficulty. And then graphics... It's just custom. I can turn it all on very high, but like shadows I don't really care for, so I keep them on high. So you can put it on ultra. This is what I got recommended. So, kind of just going with the recommended. But I could put it up to Ultra. Yeah, it's one of those games that, yeah, it probably takes a lot. And since I'm streaming, I don't want it to be, you know, too much. I don't want to, like, crash my computer while I'm streaming or whatever. Alright, well, we found Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. That's about it. Reed asks you to consider coming back to the town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your comp has a power regulator I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take the lead. I'm thinking about taking their side. What do you have against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
I guess you have a point. Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
We're level 3. We are level 3 now. We spoke with Adelaide McDevitt. And here's the geothermal plant. I think I might side with her. Journal says deliver Reed's divert power from the geothermal plant. You delivered Reed's message, but Adelaide refused to return to Edgewater. Head to the geothermal plant and redirect the power. Adelaide proposed that you divert the geothermal power output to the botanical lab. Okay. We can do that, I guess. Ooh, I just stole. Just stole some stuff. It's my first accidental theft right there. Kind of worried about stealing. I haven't stole yet. So how do I go to this geothermal plant? I have to go outside? Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, man. Well, we're almost at a point where we can take a break. Take a little break from the crafting, you know? Just need to raid. And farm gold. We just need to find this geothermal plant. I think it's in the town, isn't it? Yeah, I hear that. That'll come with time. This game is pretty dope, though. Okay, clearly the geothermal plant isn't in this town. And I'm running out of water. I need to look to see if I got some water here. These guys sell anything to me? You sell stuff? Probably shouldn't be pointing a gun at him.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
What are you selling?
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
It's a nice gun. It doesn't sell any. It's not selling any stuff though. I'm just trying to find some water, man. Like, this is rough. This guy doesn't sell water? This place should be full of water. Look at that.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Mock apple. It's genetically modified apple. Can use a workbench. I have skill points available. Okay, well, should we get... See, all my stuff's going down now because I'm tired and I need some water. Dehydrated. I got 10 points. Should probably get my stealth up. Guess we'll get our guns up still. Look at our dialogue. Dialogue's okay. We throw like... We'll just keep going stealth and we pump all this into stealth so we try to get our stealth up at 40 as well. Find more bits in containers. So we'll get our guns up. There we go. We need to get some drinks. I'm telling you. It's really... I should have stole that water from that fridge. Big mistake. I want to go to that geothermal plant. Frozen dinner. No water in there. Okay, well, I guess we're going to that geothermal plant dehydrated. I think these guys would have water on them. Like, would this be considered water? It's a stimulant. Pick me up. What did that do? Just Gave me food. Alright, we're kind of in trouble here. The geothermal master control panel. Assume this is guarded by marauders. Why would it be guarded by marauders? If it was guarded by marauders, then if I can drink this. Can I drink from this water? No, you can't. Doesn't seem like you can. That sucks. How do I open this? How do I get in? Looks like someone broke in. I don't do any damage to that sentry. The thing is that it's slow.
Error. Security mark located. Unable to locate target. Processing data.
There's a lot of them here. I can run him through here. Crazy, I'm gonna die. You gotta move. Don't shoot us. What are these birds doing? Gotta watch out for all these guys. Yeah, these guys are tanky though, you know? Like, they take no damage. Probably should have just snuck in. Now they're all on guard and stuff. They're like slowly making their way over here. I just gotta sneak by this guy and I should be good. Just gotta gun it.
Unexpected.
Whoa, no.
Searching for unauthorized persons. Terminating security search. System.
This guy needs to die. I have a shoddy. Shoddy could help. I did decent damage. the other ones came. Great. Now we're gonna have to book it. Almost down. Okay, he's gotta relax. Hell with that. Where's this next one? Alright, well we got rid of them. Got a bunch of junk. I don't know if we have stealthy snap your neck moves. Just slows time. There's no like I haven't seen any like special attack move yet. If I can hack this. Not intelligent enough yet to attack that. These guys don't carry any water, like you think there'd be water in here. I gotta finish this mission before I get dehydrated. I wonder if I made any more money. How's my money? I got a little bit more. Okay, let's get in here. There we go. We got a little save here. This is a little save, which is good. Now we're in the geothermal plant. Pick up Verity's breath inhalant. Pick up Steamu lotion. Is that a fridge? How are our carrying capacities going here? Personal files. Chester Higgins again. That hullhead found him fiddling around with one of those mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now, I'm feeling bad for what I've done. Let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He's working on some logic module and confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room from foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards and auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm gonna end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about. Guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, and auto mechanicals never will. I don't know. Doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Personal log, S. Tanaka. Chief of Security. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. So if I got into that control room and hacked that terminal, I could have shut those guys down. Greetings, Security Chief Tess Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Workers Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations and engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice cold bottle of Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Turn the root, terminal access, let's unlock the door. Warning, this facility is a state of lockdown. Authorization passcode required. Enter passcode. Accepted. Spacer Thompson. Welcome, R. Thompson. Okay, good. Now we got that door open, baby. Let's get through here. Let's check these lockers. Making a lot of money. These bits. But the problem is we don't got any water. My character's gonna need some sleep. He can only sleep at home. Okay, we got some little guys down here they're gonna need to deal with. Maybe we can just sneak by. What's there? What are you?
Unexpected. Security patrol.
Ooh, buddy. Try putting the worker's uniform on? I could try that. The thing is, they killed the workers are dead. Right? But that's true, though. I might do that. Whatever, we'll put it on. Worker's outfit, 3 armor. I'm losing a lot of armor here. 16 armor for that nice bad boy. No, he's still shooting me. I have to deal with this guy, which sucks. No, there's 2 of them. Okay, the plan is to get out of here. See you later.
Oh,
Close this for now. What if these guys can open the doors? They can climb upstairs. Can they open the doors? Let's see if they can do that. Ooh, they can. Okay, we're in trouble. Where are all these guys here? Where is that? Damn it. Oh, I hate these guys. These guys are strong, man. Yeah, I should have put it back on. Put the good armor back on. Whatever. Good thing is we saved going into this place. So let's go back in. Yeah, take it easy, man. Going back in. Good thing we got a save there. We didn't lose too much. Vending machine discovered. Ooh. I like that. Let's get a sneak attack on these guys.
unexpected noise identified.
Come on. Okay, we gotta use a pistol.
Terminated. Exiting security enforcement mode.
Okay, this place is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I have to slowly get through this place. I can't just sneak my way through everything. There's some guys you gotta deal with, and I can't kite back. I wonder if they're dumb enough to go through the vendor. Vending machines. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to vending machines. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation. Well, I need water, man. Plain and pure water. I'll buy that. Yes. Thank you so much.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Spacer's choice. Okay, well, let's have a drink, finally. Put us up a little bit. I wonder if it shows our... There we go. Now we just need to get some Z's. Okay. Just wish I seen this earlier. But I didn't. Okay. Now I know. When you come in here, there's a vending machine. You can buy water. Okay, I'm gonna deal with the combat drone first. I think that's a better idea. We're gonna sneak up on him. This is actually the way I'm supposed to go. Are you ready? I love how this doesn't kill him. Blows my mind. Alright, well that's enough of you. There's a gutter guy coming. Damn it. Is he gonna come in? Yeah, 100%. 100% he's coming in. Wonder if we can hide around here. How do you know I was here?
Unable to locate target.
That's right. Give up. That's what we like to hear. There, you make your way outside, Mr. Mechanical Sentry. Should we deal with them?
System alert.
He doesn't know where I am, though. That was funny. Well, they can hear doors. That's cool. Blew him out of the water. I don't even know where he went. There he is. He got blown up. Okay, well, let's deal with this stuff here. Enough messing around. Alrighty then. Use the terminal. Plant status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Plant status. Emerald Vale geothermal plant operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater Saltuna Cannery and the Botanical Laboratory. Warning, structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Redirect power. Warning, safety failures detected. Highly likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirect power is irreversible procedure. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Alright, well that looks like what we're gonna have to do. Get some electric, go after these electrical track switches.